Hey everyone, Mr. Wood back again here. I'm going to explain to you just a couple things that I missed during that first video, maybe some more of the more advanced things as you get more familiar with Soundation that you can do in the program itself. So the first thing is you can organize all of your beats here by color if you want to, which is pretty cool. And you do this by right-clicking on anything that you've dragged over to your project. You right-click on your Chromebook by using your index and your middle finger at the same time on the little touchpad. And then that comes up here, and if I go upward, I can change the color to anything that I would like, any of those colors there: white, ocean, green, violet, yellow, and orange. So I can change all these things to different colors if I want to and organize it in any way that I feel like I should. So I wanted to show that to you for sure. The other thing I wanted to point out to you was making your project larger or smaller. As you drag in beats, in the bottom right-hand corner here, you can move the slider either to the left to minimize or to the right to maximize. So if I want to be able to see more of my project at any given time, I'll minimize it, okay? And that makes everything smaller. Or if I want to zero in on a particular location, I can do that by going a little bit to the right and maximizing, okay? So that's a pretty easy way to do that. Let me turn this on here so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, there. Now, a couple more things you can do when you right-click or double-tap. You can, obviously the time stretch function is there, but you can also cut and copy things, and you can also delete. Another easy way to delete beats is to click on a given beat and hit the backspace key. If I do that, then it ends up deleting it, okay? So there it goes, it's gone. This undo button is really beneficial as well in the top left-hand corner, and we can undo anything that we've done that we want to move back to where it was. So that's pretty cool, okay? Another thing I wanted to show you is the solo and mute buttons. So these are located on all of your channels here. So I'm going to drag this a little bit this way so that more of my project plays. And then if I want to, say I want to hear a certain channel, like I want to hear channel 2, I can solo that channel. That's what S stands for, solo, or play it by itself. So that way when you have multiple things happening at once, you can solo that particular channel and only that one will play. The other thing you can do is mute channels. That's the letter M. So if I click that, that makes it so that that particular channel does not play anything. All right. So if I just want to hear what a certain beat sounds like, or maybe I'm trying to diagnose where a particular sound is coming from in my project gets pretty big, then what I can do is I can use these to my advantage to kind of figure out where the problem is. So I can solo that track so it plays it all at once, or I can even mute that track so the other things play. Anyway, that kind of gives you an idea of a couple things that you can use to your advantage if you want to. Another cool thing that you can do is you can either crescendo or decrescendo, and you can do that by having one of your channels here, and you can click on volume right here. Okay, so once again, I hit this little button right here with a little grace note sign or so, and then I went into volume. And now that it's in volume, you can think about this whole track right here as the higher up it is, the louder it is, and if it's really low, then that's how low it is. So if I want a crescendo, I'll start the dot there and make the dot right there. Notice there's a line going from the bottom to the top. That will make that particular track go from quiet to loud, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you what that sounds like here. So that's pretty cool. So it kind of swoops in, it creates like a swell. So you can use that to your advantage if you want to. And then to turn off this function, you'll click on it again and hit display off. Okay, that's just something cool that you can add. You can either start low and get loud, or you can start loud, get softer, or you can go right in the middle to make it just, plain Jane right in the middle. Okay, so I hope these are a couple more things that you can use to your advantage, and add them to your tool belt for Soundation, which is pretty cool. And once again, don't forget to save your work, okay? Anything that you find in here that you do want to keep and possibly use it for a later project, you will save your work. So you want to make sure that you do that, okay? Oh, one more thing I forgot. If you click this button right here, these numbers, that moves your that moves your project from bars, telling what bar it is. So right now I'm in bar two right here. And if I click that, it tells me how long my current project is, where this slider is. So if I move it over here, at right here, I'm at about 11 seconds of my project. Okay, if I move over here, I'm at 16 seconds of my project. So that'll be really useful to you later on when I start giving you projects in this program. All right. Once again, let me know if you have questions, but thank you for tuning into the video, and I will see you guys soon.